This is going to be a solo tutorial for Valheim. Okay. I do have a few friends that have played and are kind of stuck in nothingness, or trying to figure out what to do next. Valheim. We are going to start from scratch, solo seed. I am going to make a new player. You can kind of see my current dude. All right, we'll call this that new guy. Here. Let's see what we got here. We'll get the full-on Viking look. Hair tone. Blondness. Let's make it nice and black. Alright. Well done, that guy. We are going to start a new world. What can we call it? We'll just call it new guy. Seed. Whatever's there is fine. We'll click done. I'll start a solo game. Hopefully this winds up being okay. We'll see. So. However, that means absolutely nothing. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the bows that held their prison to the world tree, and left it to the drift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries, this world slumbered easily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors. Dead to the world, they would be born again in Valheim. Ha! I got it that time without missing half of it. Yes. Reading skills. Check. Subpar. As with any do Valheim thing, this is what you're experiencing. This big ass bird is going to fly you in and drop you at your spawn point. And here we are. I don't have the map yet, so I can't do that. Now, feel free in the comments or on stream if you think I should do something differently for this. This is going to be my take on what I think. I'm not going to say what you should do, because what you need to do is whatever you feel like you need to do. But how I'm going to do it is basic. I'm going to hurry up and try to get a place of my own as quick as possible. All right. So this is your spawn point. There goes your big bird flying off into the distance. Well met. And then this is the bird. You want to read everything this guy has to say up as much as possible. See, now I have the just it opened this up as you were flying apart or flying across. You've got your map. Got a map. The rain is finally done. There is the world tree. I don't think you can actually go to it. I've never actually tried, but the world is flat. If you go to the end, you will fall off and die. So we'll talk to this guy. Hugin. I'm Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. Megaliths surrounding you are sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. You do have to... You will want to defeat these guys, because you cannot progress until you defeat these guys. This will be the first guy here. The magical stones are scattered throughout the lands of Odin. They're hard to find. You have to lots and lots of searching to find all these. The first one is good for you. You have to just keep doing stuff until you find. But each one will be in each biome. There'll be one boss in each biome. Aether's the first prey. We'll click that. We'll register it. He is very close. Of course, he's on the map. That's your world. It is flatlined. We'll fall off and die. All right, first guy is done. So we've got the basic stuff in check. The first guy is a deer. Okay. His antlers are branches of iron. They crack rocks or bring down mountains. His hooves are the sound of thunder. His voice is a howling gale. Means he screams at you and stomps at the ground. So you just need to be wary of that. The next guy is the Elder. This will be the Elder, which will be a tree guy, big walking ass tree trying to stomp you with roots and shit. The next guy will be Bone Mass, who is in the swamp biome. This guy's in the dark forest. This guy is in the meadows, which is where we're at now. The guy over here, the dragon, which will be, what is the dragon's name? And then the last guy, Yagluth, which is a big skeletal goblin. He has no legs, so he crawls around and tries to kill you. The dragon is Motor, which, like I said, you need to defeat each one of these in order to progress in the game. The last guy right now doesn't really matter. We've already defeated this guy. He just drops a placeholder because they don't know what to give you yet. And since this is still early access, it doesn't really matter whether or not you beat Yagluth. That stuff will come later on in other updates. But right now, the first 4 you need to defeat because they can get you going fairly well. You want to collect all the stones and stuff. Everything you pick up, as you can see over there, will give you new items. Stone axe, stone club, hammer. You want to make all of those, especially early on. We'll grab all the things and stuff. The first thing we want to kind of do is find where the water is at. So we'll look right there's the water. So we're good. Right now, I am weak. My dude is weak as hell. This is your inventory. This will be your armor rating. Right now, it's a 1. So that boy right there can one-tap my ass. I will die right now if he tries to get me. Wooden stone. Okay. I've already read the stuff this guy knows, but I click that. You can pause it if you want to see what he has to say. Craft the things and stuff. But I want, and you can find it at the edge of the water, we are looking for flint. I want to get flint. If I can see it, I'll go ahead and grab these stones as well, just because. There should be flint right here. Look, here's flint. Right here will be our flint. We want to grab all the flint that we can get. Every little piece like that. We want to grab that. I can't remember how many it takes to build the flint axe. Got the hammer, we got the stone axe. I think I have to do that in a workbench, which we'll make the hammer first. You got enough stuff to make the hammer? I can. We'll make the hammer. There we go. We can make all that good stuff. That means mother. Take 6. Oh, look. Workbench, okay. You want to kill all these guys when you have the opportunity to. Right now, I don't have the opportunity to. I have nothing to fight that guy with. Unless I want to punch and kick his ass. See, that dude took me down way low on the health. Down at 21 already. That's what I was saying. You really don't want to mess with anything right yet. Try not to fight anything. He's aggroed on me. That's why he keeps chasing after me. Oh. I need to eat some food as fast as possible. The only thing I'm able to eat right now is whatever I can find in the forest to collect. I need to harvest some stuff. You've got 3 slots. That's way out here in the middle of nowhere, huh? But there's some berries. Right, so we've got our first food item. We got raspberries. Gonna grab all the raspberries. Hopefully the little guy still isn't aggroed on me and trying to eat my face. I don't think so. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and eat me some raspberries. I'll get some of my food. Yeah, we've got 3 inventory slots there on the right and the bottom left. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. You can barely see it because my camera is in the way. Let me move my camera over a little bit because you can't see what I'm talking about. That. And move my happy layout. Right. About right there. That's good. All right. I'm going to collect. Like I said, I'm going to collect as much stuff as possible. Always read what the bird stuff has. Found a snack, consume it, your health, blah, 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 blah. You'll grow hungry again. Yada, yada, yada. You need to eat. That's what it's trying to tell you. You need to eat. You don't have to drink, but you have to eat. So food is a thing of great importance, and you want to eat. Let's see. Stuttering a little bit. Oh. I could probably kick this guy's ass. Oh. I mean, like literally kicking his ass too. Come here, bitch. Get some. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Get down. Every item like that will drop, or every item like that. Resin. You want resin? It's like it just said. You can craft your torch, which I have a torch, and I could totally beat them and set them on fire, which would probably help a lot too. But what I want to do is I want to continue looking for. Well, I have that. I'm gonna have to make me a workbench so I can get me an axe. We want more food. Here's a little hut. See what this hut has to offer. Abandoned huts are good places if you need a place to stay. Look, we have feathers and more flint, which is good. Feathers will make you the more important of arrows and things of that nature, which you'll need to get. A bow and arrow in this game is like life or death. You totally need it, especially early in the goings. You'll find little spots like this all throughout the map. There'll be abandoned villages. There'll be stone structures. So we are going to build. I don't have enough wood yet. Okay. I need to go collect. Was it 10? I need one more wood. Probably just punch these little stones. We'll do that. All right, so I'm gonna have to go run around and collect more wood too. We're gonna run in here. I'm not even gonna put. Actually, I have to put the workbench inside. I do. We're gonna put us a workbench. Just gonna put it right there. Now you see all the other stuff that it unlocks, like a bunch of stuff. I didn't even get to see what he said, but yeah. Which all of that stuff, if you open up your workbench, now I can repair my items. Actually, I'm already wearing that. Why did I take that off? You want to make you some clothes for sure. As you can see, it's unlocking all this stuff. Of course, the more materials you get, the more stuff will unlock in your inventory. You can see your skill set here. Any kind of trophies and stuff that you'll get right here. Flint arrows work well against trolls. You can, if you want to do PvP, you can turn that on and you can totally battle that out with somebody. I think on the main server, I'm gonna open up a spot. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So you can a PvP arena, so to speak. So if people have beef with other people in the server, or if they just want to have a good time and go beat each other senseless, they'll have one of those to do it. It doesn't cost any materials to repair items, like this stuff here. See, I don't have any wood. I actually have one wood. So it costs no materials to repair. So you see it down like that, just repair it. I wouldn't even say most. I would say all the items that you find that are server related. Like these little server spawns, these little server buildings, they will take damage. There will be damage, so you'll have to repair them. We'll come in here and beef up the floor. Floor is good. This is like a basic house. I don't have the materials to finish fixing the roof, but I'm probably gonna just tear this back wall out. It's like that. Let's see if I have the stuff. 4 wood is definitely not enough. Let's look at a flint axe real quick. Oh, I can already make a flint axe. So we'll craft as a flint axe. 4 wood. Oh, I just got that. All right, so now we have a flint axe. Now we can chop trees. Yes. I can hit the right button. There we go. Now we can get to chopping trees. Now, this little flint axe will only work on fir, pine, and beech. Like we have a birch tree right here. It's too hard. You need a bronze axe or better in order to chop those down. There are also large oak trees, which you'll see when eventually. I'm sure I'll run around and find one. Like I said, the only thing that this right here really consumes is your stamina. And then, especially when you're weak like this, you're just starting off, you're pretty weak. A lot of times, if you do knock a tree down like this, it will start a domino effect. It will cause it to collapse. It will totally collapse more than one tree. Like I said, you want to collect all the resin that you can, as much as possible. The more, the better. But I'm just going to worry about collecting trees right now. I'm going to try to hurry up and get a bow. So I can get some arrows and I can start shooting animals. You'll have to get a basic wood bow, which is it's really basic. Just don't fall on the house, guy. But we need wood. So right now, see, there's your domino effect with the tree. Ooh, that about smashed the hell out of me. But there's your domino effect with the trees. Watch out. The trees will kill you if they hit you. So that's the thing. I was saying earlier, you do have 3 inventory slots on... Yeah, right there. 3 different types of food is what you need to eat. All meat is the best. It will give you the highest health possible. Is that the little indicator right there where it says 34? That's how much health I have right now. So we want to try and get that up as much as possible. Is your limit on weight? You can't carry anything more than 300. I want to say there's probably 300 pounds, but yeah, it may not be. I would assume 300 pounds. Now there is a trader in this world, which resides in the dark forest. You just have to search. More times than not, he's probably found toward the middle of the world, but that doesn't mean that's where he's at. He will be in the dark forest. Guess I knocked another thing down. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna repair my axe since I just totally demolished it on the trees. For here, if you mouse over any of your inventory items, like that's 20, it gives you a durability rating. Okay. Crafted by that new guy. The durability is 100%, 100 of 100. That 100 of 100 or 200 of 200 or 150 of 200 or whatever the case may be, depending on the durabilities. That's how many swings that's your swing count. Like right now I have, this axe is 99 out of 100. So I'm going to swing, come back over. Now it's 98 of 100. So if I just finish this guy off, keeping an eye on that would come in handy, but it does have the health meter on it as well. So, I mean, you can always just look at that, and it'll be the things and stuff. I'm at 299 out of 300, so that's as much materials as I can collect. And we'll go ahead and finish. We'll do this. We're going to get, I think that's 45 degrees. We'll finish putting a roof on this thing here. You can just mouse wheel over. Just mouse wheel. They give you the different angles. Connect it. Looking where you want to go with it. And you're good. So now we have a full-on roof. And we can do the part in the front as well if we wanted to. We could do this guy. Connect it right there. Just like that. For structural support, I guess. Get up there, guy. The guy can normally climb anything just by jumping up. It's not that hard of a deal. Not that big of a deal. But we're going to take and make us a fire pit. So the physics for fire do work. That is high. Oh, it's missing stuff on the bottom, isn't it? is. Unfortunately, I'm used to having my little headlamp in my other one. And I don't have my headlamp to see what I'm actually doing here. There's all the more reason. There we go. Do this all the way up. I think what I'm going to do, Hill Warrior. See what this guy has to say. I don't remember. The temperature drops at night. If you're wet, you will suffer from being cold, which reduces your stamina regeneration. Yeah. So I'm cold. We don't want to be cold. You can see the frost or whatever coming off of my body. Also, what we want to do is we want to make a campfire. But we also want to completely close this off. That's what I'm going to do. If I can get it to lock into place. Is that locked in? Good. What I'm going to build is a fire pit. Also, get up there, guy. Okay. Not going to work. You can see the circle around. It shows you that is how much building area your workbench will allow you. You can build out that far with one workbench. You can place multiple workbenches if you want a huge base. Put as many workbenches as you want. Just make sure you put them down where they kind of overlap a little bit. That way you can just really throw some stuff down. I'm going to put this in a basic door for now. I do want to close in the back. Build when we can. There we go. Do that. A chimney for your fire is a requirement. It's not a necessity. It is a requirement. You will by all means want to make a chimney. Smoke inhalation is a thing and it will kill you. When I'm talking about making a chimney for your fire, you have to cover the top as well. If you have a storm that comes through, if it's raining and everything, and you don't have the top covered, it will put your fire out. So get up here. It also comes in handy for when you get wet too. If you get in front of your campfire, it will dry you off pretty quick. Almost want to build a little thing that I can just think of. We're going to build that. I'm tired of falling. Time in. I always break it down and put it in materials later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the beam on the top. I'm going to try to center it up as best as possible. Center is going to get it. That should suffice for the fire. Doesn't. Well, but for the time being, let's get in the house. Let's put us a fire down. Should have enough stone for that.